Spain. Viva España!
Spanning across Canada, Mexico, and the United States, with a massive participation of 48 teams, the 2026 FIFA World Cup Grand Tournament drew its final curtain last night. But this wasn't just any ordinary football tournament. It was a grand spectacle filled with unbreakable records, raw emotion, and moments that will forever remain etched in football history. Today, through the perspective lens, we take you on an incredible journey, exploring the most remarkable milestones that the whole world talked about, from the very beginning to the final whistle of this 2026 mega tournament. The very beginning of this tournament proved to us that football is a world beyond predictions. Cape Verde, a tiny island nation by population, made history by participating in a World Cup for the very first time and advancing past the group stage into the knockout rounds, creating one of the most astonishing fairy tale stories of this tournament. What shocked the world even more was their sensational 0-0 resilient draw against Spain in the group stage. Meanwhile, Portugal's superstar Cristiano Ronaldo etched his name in golden letters by becoming the first and only footballer to score in 6 different World Cup editions. While 78-year-old Dick Advocaat, managing Curaçao, set a new record as the oldest manager in FIFA World Cup history. Under FIFA's new strict rule against covering the mouth, Paraguay's Miguel Almiron entered the history books by receiving the first ever red card for the offense. And the political sphere buzzed when the US president directly discussed US player Folarin Balogun's red card suspension with the FIFA president. While players shed sweat inside the stadium, fans outside created history of their own. Norway's fans mesmerized the world with their synchronized Viking row celebration in the stands, instantly turning into a viral internet sensation. For the very first time in football history, a World Cup final featured a Super Bowl-style halftime show, organized by Chris Martin and Coldplay, featuring world-renowned superstars like Justin Bieber, Shakira, Madonna, and BTS. And right before the final match, the closing ceremony at the New York, New Jersey Stadium delivered an explosive performance headlined by Post Malone, alongside Hollywood icons like Tom Cruise, seamlessly blending football and cinema into one stage. In the end, all eyes turned to the magnificent final showdown between Spain and Argentina. The biggest tactical backstory here was the profound past connection between the two head coaches. Back in 2017, when Luis de la Fuente managed Spain's under-19 team, Lionel Scaloni had actually studied under him in coaching courses. Seeing master and apprentice battle against each other on the grandest stage of a World Cup final became a moment written in gold. But as the match kicked off, an unbelievable statistic was born. For the first time since 1966, Argentina failed to register a single shot toward the opponent's goal throughout regulation time in a World Cup final. Under the immense, suffocating possession dominance of Spain, they were forced into a strictly defensive shell. With the scoreboard deadlocked at 0 after regulation 90 minutes, players and fans alike braced for a tense penalty shootout. But in the 106th minute, everything changed. Coming off the bench as a substitute, Ferran Torres shattered the defensive wall, scoring a brilliant, clutch goal that handed Spain the victory. Echoing history, he mirrored Andrés Iniesta's legendary winning moment from South Africa 2010. Spain claimed this World Cup crown in legendary fashion, going through the entire tournament without trailing for a single minute and conceding only a single goal throughout their entire campaign, lifting the trophy for the second time in their history since 2010. They rewrote the record books as undefeated champions. Yet every victory carries heavy emotional turbulence. The final whistle turned the pitch into a flashpoint. When Argentina's Leandro Paredes grabbed Spain's Eric Garcia by the neck area, sparking a fiery confrontation. Following a VAR review, Paredes was shown a red card, and football pundits heavily criticized the disciplinary conduct of the Argentine players. However, amidst the chaos, Argentina's manager Lionel Scaloni rushed in to defuse the situation. While a heartbroken Lionel Messi gracefully shook hands with his opponents, displaying true leadership and sportsmanship to the entire world. The final, hosted at the New York-New Jersey Stadium, drew over 82,500 spectators, setting a record for the highest live attendance in North American football history. Meanwhile, images of Spain's calm teenage sensation, Lamine Yamal, staying completely out of the chaos, and later, joyfully celebrating on the pitch, rolling on the grass with his little brother, went viral globally. Though the trophy slipped away in the end, Messi reached another milestone, becoming the all-time leading assist provider in World Cup history with 12 assists. On the other side, France's superstar Kylian Mbappé scored 10 goals in this tournament, extending his all-time record to 22 career World Cup goals. And in a touching royal moment, 16 years after posing as little princesses next to the trophy back in 2010, Spain's Princess Leonor and Princess Sofia stood on the pitch as grown royals alongside the King and Queen, celebrating the triumph in an emotionally unforgettable family reunion. With European teams extending their total World Cup titles to 13 over Latin America's 10, the 2026 World Cup bids farewell to football history. It proved that tactical discipline and data-driven precision could conquer raw, innate flair. Through tears, triumphs, and unforgettable memories, this grand spectacle will remain a timeless conversation piece in the football world for years to come. Thank you so much for staying with us until the very end. See you in another video soon. Ciao.